This is the real-time rows, and let me show you how you can find the midpoint between 2 points. So let's start out with a coordinate system. You don't have to draw this. I'm just going to draw it to show you the visualization of this. So the point 1, 2 is one of our points, and they also give us the point 5, 8. These are great points for showing this. Now, those points each have some measure on the horizontal axis. I'll call that axis the x-axis, and we'll call the vertical axis the y-axis. They also have some measure on the vertical axis. So I'm going to draw a line between the two. Now, if I draw on here the midpoint on that line, suppose we already knew where it was. I'm going to take that midpoint and drop it down to the x-axis and run it over to the vertical axis, right? And we'll create 2 points. Those points, if this is the midpoint on that line segment, it will also be the midpoint of the x coordinates, and it will also be the midpoint of the y coordinates. Another way of thinking of midpoint is to think average. Right? If we knew the average x and the average y, those would be the coordinates of the midpoint. So that's how we'll figure it out. So the average of the x's is x1 plus x2 over 2. And the y's is y1 plus y2 over 2. And this, what I just wrote out here, you can think of as the formula for the midpoint between 2 known points. And you can use this in any generic situation. It's just the average formula twice. Right? So this one is, let's see, x1 is 1, x2 is 5. So that's 1 point. And y1 is 2, and y2 is 8. Which will be 6 over 2 is 3, and 10 over 2 is 5. So that is the coordinates of your point, which is the second answer choice.